Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is P-Dog Shot You here, and today I have a little bit of a different type of video for you. This is some urban exploration on a trip that I took some friends that have never done this before with. They have never been urban exploring, and for any of you subscribers of mine, because I know I'm a little bit of a diverse channel at the moment, and I apologize for that, but urban exploration is where you go into an abandoned building or just an abandoned complex in general, and you explore it because it's like a lost part of history, and people do it for history and art. But at the same time, some people that aren't exactly urban explorers, such as like taggers or you can see I kind of knocked out a window by accident, but that thing was like on pins and needles, just about to fall out anyways. But there's unsavory people like taggers, people that are doing drugs, people that are homeless, squatters. They like to inhabit these places. Some people go in these to shoot guns. It's insane. But this is a two-story abandoned building. It was an old house, and on the front door it said, "Keep out, nothing left to steal," which I couldn't imagine why there'd be a stealing problem unless they left everything in the house, and there was nothing left. This house, I found this house by a friend about 3 months ago. Me and him, we went to an abandoned school, and you guys will see that in an episode probably soon. And we found, and he was we were going through all the other houses near it, and then he said, "Hey, across the street there is a fully abandoned two-story house. You want to go?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." So we went, and this was a very cold and rainy day back when it was blizzard to 2016, and it wasn't snowing quite yet, but it was freezing rain, and it was terrible, and we were not sure if the roof of this building could handle the almost hail that was pelting the top of the roof. So we decided not to try it. So we went back to my car and we left. But I came back with a few people that have never done this before, and it's always nice to have moral support. So I brought some friends with me. I never go alone because it's really irresponsible, honestly. If you go in somewhere, let's say it's got a lock, and you go through the door and then it shuts behind you and it's locked, what do you do then? It's over for you. Unless you can find a way to call for help or get that door unlocked, you're not getting out of there. And that's what I'm scared of happening, so I always bring at least one friend with me. So a little bit of history on this building. I don't know a whole lot about it. I do know it's not been abandoned for too long, just kind of telling by how the building's made. It doesn't look like it's been abandoned long. It's been probably, just by looks of how the building looks, I'd probably say it's been abandoned for about 5 years, 5 or 6 years. Because it hasn't quite had some mold in it yet, but it does have that sort of moldy smell. If you're a urban explorer, you might understand what I'm talking about here. There's no mold present, but it doesn't smell good. Like, it smells old. And that was the smell I was getting from this. You can see on the wall right there, we thought those were bullet holes originally, and then I saw this thing to the left, and I'm thinking that they just took it and was beating the crap out of that wall. This was funny. I thought the brick paneling, it's not wallpaper, it's actually like you can feel the brick. You can feel it on the wall, but it's fake. And I was like, why would anybody do that? And it made it look trashy. I thought it was funny, and they did too. This is out the window that I was looking at. The window's broken, and it's in a complete square shape, which I thought was weird, even though it's kind of normal. Like, why would it be square? I figured somebody threw a TV out of it, was my initial thought. Somebody threw a TV out of it. I mean, why wouldn't they? But I never saw a TV down at the bottom. These doors, oddly, some of them were locked, and we tried to look for a key on the top of it, see if we could get in. No luck. It wasn't one of those like little ones where you can just push a pin through. It was an actual lock, like a lock. The one he's working on right now, trying to get through, that one, I believe, was screwed into the wall, is what I think goes. It was easy to kick. It's easy that you could easily kick those in. You could easily do it, but it's not. It's the principle. You don't break into anywhere whenever you're urban exploring. It's just not something you do, so you don't do it. You can see some of them are wearing bandanas, and it's not because they wanted to like stay hidden or whatever. It's because I smelled mold. I put my respirator on, and then they thought And I told them they might want to do something so that way they're not just straight breathing the air. And some people didn't listen to my warning, and you can see they're not wearing any masks. But he took my warning a little bit and wore the bandana. So this is us coming out. I thought this was weird. I'm not sure if anybody vandalized the roof of this place or it just kind of came down, because only in this room is insulation coming out. And it's like falling on the floor, and like all the roof is on the floor. I don't know if somebody just came in here and just destroyed it, or if it was just like that. And you can kind of see there where the thing is bolted to the wall, which I've never seen before in an abandoned building. I've never seen anybody do it that way. I've seen the door screwed into the wall so that way it couldn't be opened, but that was new to me. This is me getting out of the door. You can see there I saw the way into the attic, and if I had a good idea on how to get in there, I would do it, but I didn't have a really good idea because I didn't have a ladder or anything. I don't carry ladders with me. But I do carry a lot of things with me, and I'll probably make a video about that sometime soon, because I do want to like post a lot more urban exploration videos if you guys are interested in any of that. Sorry, I couldn't put any of the GoPro footage audio in here because you kept hearing, like, in the case, you'd hear it rattling around, and I didn't like how that sounded, so I didn't add it into the video. She wouldn't get out of the window while my camera was on, because she kept getting mad because I kept recording. But I wanted this video, and it was a good push for her to get out of the building, because we needed to get going, because I was hungry. Mostly because I was hungry. But there was a shed around back that I thought was kind of funny. All that was in there were two types of things. There were Bibles and ballet shoes. And then there were golf clubs outside, and a golf club bag, I was wondering why they had those things in particular in the shed. And these Bibles were destroyed. Like they had erosion all over them. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll probably have the school coming up and another abandoned house, but this next one is completely untouched. This is just a shot of the front door that I thought was funny, because they wrote in such bad handwriting with spray paint you couldn't even read it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya!